Hello, my loves. Hello, Carrie. Hello, hello. Do, 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 do. Hello, Charlie's Kitchen. I seriously cannot wait for this Mercury retrograde to be over. I seriously cannot wait. I am so tired of the tech doing what it's doing. I think this is actually the 4th stream I've opened up, which is fine. I feel more bad for you guys having to come in and out, in and out, in and out. Let me know if you can hear me, by the way, because I could sit here and just talk to myself for, ever and not even know it. Wonderful. Thank you, Carrie. I was holding my breath. I was holding my breath. Carrie, I know damn well that you are going to book that Kundalini Reiki session, and I cannot wait for you to do so. I literally cannot wait for you to do so. I think I don't think, I know it's going to be amazing. It's a game changer. I know you will, because you always do. You and Lori. You and Lori are always the first to book. I mean, always. Like in order. It's you and then it's Lori. Ooh, okay. Let's find out for you, Charlie. Very good. Very, very good. Just make sure that when you're doing any type of interviewing, you're clear cut to the point, right? No nervous talk, if you will. First person who talks speaks or loses. First person who speaks. Again, Mercury retrograde. First person who speaks loses. That doesn't mean to be cold. It just means to be to the point. Because I always say this too, when you go on interviews, if you can find some common ground. For example, let's say you're in the interview with the person. I know a lot of it's online now, but let's say they've got, I don't know, a White Sox pennant in their office. You would want to say, "Oh, you're a White Sox fan? Yeah, me too." Right? And if you're not, "Oh, no, I'm a this fan," but you're getting the common ground of baseball, right? And that's just one example. Hello, Hannah. Also, Charlie, and I've said this before. I don't know if you've heard it, but wear some sort of red. Just it doesn't have to be a lot. It could be the shoes, could be a tie, it could be anything. But red is a power color. People are impressed by people who wear red. You're welcome, Charlie. You're going to get it. You are going to get it. I love the ones of you who have been in here talking about starting your own business. I love that. I will say it's not easy, but it's worth it. Hello, Tink. Hello, Tink. Oh my God. What is with this Mercury retrograde, people? It's killing me. It's killing me. Also, since you guys are, that's the other thing. Since you guys are mostly 90% of you in here are Sun Tauruses, don't forget to check out my other channel, Lotus Spirit Tarot. I do all the 12 zodiacs over there. It's my original channel. And that's where you can go and find readings for your rising sign, for your Venus, and for your moon, the big four, right? Those are the big four. I don't have spring storms. Do you, Tank? I just have Mercury retrograde beating me over the head until the 7th of April. Oh, Hannah, you're greatly appreciated. I couldn't do what I do without you guys, right? I mean, I know spirit guides you here. I always say that in the personal readings. I'm like, you didn't book the reading, spirit booked the reading because they have a message for you. Again, my loves, check out Lotus Spirit Tarot. And I'm like, and if you're concerned about your emotions, you would check out your moon sign. So I'm a Pisces moon. If you were wondering about your true identity, that would be your rising sign. So whatever your rising sign is. If you're looking about love or money, then your Venus sign is the one that you want to check out. Okay. Because not all the readings are going to resonate with you. They're all general. So that's why I say it's important to check out all your placements, not all day, every day necessarily. But if something doesn't resonate with you, don't force it to fit. These are general. A lot of people are watching them. So that means a lot of channeled energy. Yes, I do. I do it daily for all signs. Thank you, Carrie, for letting them know. Yeah, right, Tinker. That needs to be a meme. My whole life has been Mercury retrograde. Make a meme, Tinker. If you send it to me, I'll put it on the community page. Oh yeah, there's a lot of things going on in the skies, right? Kelly Cat, a lot. And guys, this is for you, so you can ask your questions of spirit, but you can also ask me a question about anything, and if I know, I'll tell you. If I don't, I won't pretend. I don't pretend to know what I don't know. Excuse me. And if you're not sure what your placements are, there's a ton of free websites. You just have to go into your search engine and put in free birth chart. Right? I like Astro Cafe. However, you will need to know, of course, your place of birth and your time, the time of your birth, which should be on your birth certificates. Although I've had people who don't have a birth certificate for whatever reason. If you don't have the time, you'll get every single placement except your rising sign. The rising sign has to have the time of birth. It could be. But Gemini rising is good. That's an air sign. I have so many Gemini friends, and they're a blast, Hannah. I gotta tell you, they're a blast. Witty, funny. Yeah, so go over and check out, the latest. I don't post each sign every day. I post a sign each day because otherwise I would be overwhelmed. So they basically, like, the Gemini would come out every 12 days. And if you haven't joined us at Taurus Inspiration, oh my God, Carrie, tell them to join Taurus Inspiration. That is our soul family over there. That is our paid membership on YouTube. Yeah, it's monthly, but guess what? It's less than Netflix because we are doing meditations. The meditations have been well received. We do other types of readings. I am in the apparently year-long life path number readings. So when you're in the regular, I don't know what you guys see when we do these lives, but underneath every single video there should be a little join button. As a matter of fact, why am I doing that? I'm trying to explain to you guys when I can just give you the join button. It's a monthly membership. You can cancel it anytime, but it's definitely well worth it. There was a very interesting one that I had to post today, right? The Starseed one. So if you want to join us over there, I highly recommend it. The more collective energy we get, the more powerful we are. Oh, Capricorn moon. Wow. An earth moon. I am always fascinated with moon signs that are earth signs, right? because the moon is generally, it's your water sign. So, wow. Wow, Tinker. But I'm a Pisces rising too. Yeah, Hannah, there's a ton of free websites, like I said, that will give you all that information. Thank you, Carrie. Oh, you need to watch that one, Carrie. Oh, you need to watch that one. I mean, you don't have to do it today, but obviously. But it is very, very interesting reading. And I use different decks over there that I don't use on the regular channel. They're very specific decks for a little more in-depth information. Yeah. You're fixed. Tinker, you're fixed. I always laugh because I know I'm not making fun of it, guys. Let's get rid of the PC. But I'm Taurus Venus, Taurus Sun, Pisces Moon, Pisces Rising. So I'm like the bipolar of the zodiacs. I want to be imaginary and wonderful and creative. I want to be stable. I want to adventure. No, I want to be secure. Like I'm all over the place. I get it. It's funny. So again, guys, ask your questions. Whether maybe it's about Reiki, maybe it's a question for spirit, but ask your questions. That's why we're here. Otherwise, I'm just going to be the stand-up comic right now. Right? I am here to entertain you. Because I got nothing going on for the next 20 minutes. I got nothing going on. And then I get to go across the street to Armstrong Park here in New Orleans, where they are playing live music. And it's awesome. It's spiritual, right? It's voodoo. It's gospel. It's great. And it's free. Of course you are, Hannah. 50 is the new 20. Are you kidding me? I meant the guy that I'm seeing at 49. Yep. Right? And I wasn't looking for it, to be honest with you. I was not looking for it at all. It was the last thing on my mind. But let's get some advice from your spiritual team. Ooh, come on. What's going on for Hannah? Show us clearly. Talk to me about romance. Talk to me about romance. Oh, yes, ma'am. And yes, there's still a lot of passion to be had. A lot of passion to be had. Very, very attractive person. Very passionate person. You know where I'm going with that. Good times in the bedroom. Good conversation. Inspiring ideas. But you got to stop thinking like that. Is it ever going to happen? You got to be like, oh, it's happening. Oh, my person's coming. Right? There's that movie, P.S. I Love You, and they show me a lot of movies, which I absolutely love. And it's Phoebe from Friends is in it. I can't remember the actress's name right off the top of my head. But she goes through the movie kissing random guys, asking him questions and kissing random guys. And she's like, are you gay? Because she's straight. Are you working? Right? And then she kisses him after she asks Lisa Kudrow. And then she kisses him after she asks those few questions. And she's like, yeah, no. Right? And then she's sitting in there in the next scene, and she's with her friends at the bar. She goes up to the bar. She meets this guy. They are talking, whatever. Oh, that's what she says. She says to her friend's husband, oh, he's out there. He's out there. He's just with the wrong woman. And then she's at the bar. She's talking to this guy, and they're talking, and then he kisses her instead of her doing the kiss on him. And it's like the wow moment. And she's like, where have you been? And he says, with all the wrong women. So you just got to know, right? You just got to know. Oh, Kelly Cat, let's find out. Kelly Cat. Keep your eyes open, Kelly. Get out there. You got to change your focus, okay? The divine's trying to bring you an opportunity, but you're too busy worried about XYZ that you could miss it. So don't miss it, okay? Doesn't mean you are going to miss it. This is advice. They're saying keep your eyes open. There's an opportunity coming in for you. So it's kind of like I say, I've said this before. Walking around the French Quarter, a lot of people forget to look up, and there's so many beautiful things to see when you look up. So a little advice from your spiritual team is let's not be too focused on XYZ. Let's make sure we're open for the opportunity, okay? That's what they want you to know. The divine's trying to bring you something, but if we're not paying attention, we could miss it. So just get out there, be out and about, right, Kelly? I would say that. It's like don't sit inside the house all month. Get out, no matter what it is. Fun, play, work. Carrie, let's find out for you. Kelly Cat, it is fun. It's free. That's why I love this town. Lots of free things. Lots of free music. A lot of free music. Show me clearly for Carrie. It's going to be a nice restful month for you. Things are going to start happening. You got your mind in the right place. You got blessings coming in. It's going to be it doesn't mean you're not going to work at all, Carrie, right? But it's going to be very, very chill for you. And I know you just quit your job and went, but that's the war, right? This is the war is over. I'm resting after the war. So you're going to have some blessings come in. You're going to have some great ideas come in. If you notice that in the deck here, there's the 3, but there's the 1 sword, which would kind of identify as the Ace of Swords. So some clarity and opportunities coming in, but no need to push. Okay. We do everything with ease. No need to push in April. Oh, is that one of mine from Lotus Spirit? Amor? Or was that, it doesn't matter if it was my reading or not. And those are, whenever we do whenever I do those types of readings, they're usually timeless. So there's a reason that you're seeing it when you see it. Yeah, I can feel it too, Tinker. I can feel it too. That's right, Hannah. You'll take that. Hannah, I love that. I absolutely love that. I always say I'm Irish. I should never be on that side of the bar. Being in New Orleans and I know a lot of owners of the bars. They've asked me to work for them. I'm like, oh, I'm Irish. I should never ever be on that side of the bar. Not ever. I belong on the stool. Really, Kelly? How's your shoulder feeling? How's that shoulder feeling, Kelly? Eh. Let me bear with me 1 second. Bear with me. 1 second, my loves. Okay. I wanted to make sure. I thought I was right, but I wanted to double check because I can confuse things too. So, Kelly, you may want to help speed things along. God, Mercury retrograde. Book a 30-minute Reiki session with me for the throat chakra because believe it or not, the shoulders are connected to the throat chakra. So that may help you along. Just a suggestion. I'm glad the physical therapy is working too. I like to use all methods, right? Energy healing, physical therapy. You know what, Kelly, neither do I. However, and literally, if I'm going out for a drink, I'm going to be sitting on the stool. Or Hannah. I'm glad it was my site. Okay, yeah, but when those pop up, guys, even if they're a couple years old, there's information, right? There is information. Oh, I do, and that's the other thing over on Lotus Spirit Tarot. 90% of the readings I do for all the zodiac signs are timeless, not just the pick a cards, right? Oh, I kind of like that better, Tink. I kind of like that better. I really like the fact that you're a Taurus Sun and a Capricorn rising, both Earth signs. I like that because Capricorn is leadership, and we've been talking about how Taurus is supposed to lead, right? So to have that combo, Capricorn is getting shit done. Capricorn is the devil card, right? The drive to succeed. Watch that Pisces moon though, because you can let your emotions overtake your. I don't want to say common sense, but kind of common sense. You can let your emotions drive the train sometimes, right? With a Pisces moon, I have a Pisces moon, so I'm not criticizing. I'm just letting you know what I know, right? All right, guys, I got about 10 minutes left. So ask your questions. Feel free to donate if you haven't. There's a little dollar sign. Anything is appreciated. But again, you don't have to. I can't believe you chose Vegas over New Orleans. Hannah. Hannah, if you come for your 50th, you email me Shannon Colleen medium at Gmail, and I will meet you out for a birthday drink. I will buy you a birthday drink if you decide to go that route. But I'm sorry, I'm not knocking Vegas, but New Orleans is so much better. When's your although that plane tickets might be rough. What is your exact I shouldn't say what's your exact birthday. When are you trying to come? Although you can tell me your birthday too. Are you coming actually on your birthday? Yeah, Hannah. So yeah. BFF. I know it's great. What? You too, Charlie. You too, Charlie. Never been. It's May 3rd. So are you actually planning on traveling down during that time period? Oh, your birthday's on a Saturday. How nice. Yeah, the only issue would be you might find that airfare would be a little higher. I don't know what it costs to go to Vegas from where you're at. And you can always obviously check, but that's also the last weekend of Jazz Fest down here, which is a big deal. That's a big deal. Jazz Fest is a big deal. So finding a hotel room might be hard. If you don't plan that 6 months out, you're gonna pay. You're gonna pay. So Jazz Fest down here is a big deal. It's at the fairgrounds, and there's it's not jazz. That's the funny thing. There's music like last year, the Rolling Stones played down here. So you can imagine how packed it got. There is jazz. I mean, there's plenty of jazz down here. I can take you to jazz spots. That's not a problem. But there's a lot of people, like I said, like the Rolling Stones played last year. There's big names that play, and so it tends to be a very busy time. It's the last week in April and the first weekend of May every year. Alexis, on Mother's Day, so you're the 11th. Well, that's kind of cool. Are you a mother? Happy Mother's Day birthday. Alexis, are you a mother? Then you need double the presents. Right? It's kind of like having your birthday on Christmas. Yeah, it's kind of cool, but not really. I would demand double the presents. Me too, Hannah. Me too. I'm all about it. That's why I live in this town. Well, if you change your plans, I know it's a little late, but if you change plans, again, email me, Shannon Colleen, medium@gmail.com. Yeah, right. I prefer Quarterfest, which is actually this usually the second weekend of April, because it's all free. You don't pay to get in, like to the fairgrounds for Jazz Fest. You got to pay to get in. Um, it's all free and it's all around, but it's a lot of it's in the quarter. So they have live bands playing on the streets on Bourbon and Royal and these streets, and it's usually 90% of it is like Dixieland jazz. It's the traditional music, and it's absolutely beautiful. That is when I suggest everybody come down, because if you're not there, missing it. And no offense to anybody in here who is under 30, no offense, but it's almost like you have to be at least 30 or older to be here, because the crowd is more mature, right? And then the Europeans come and they dance in the street, and it's amazing. I mean, it's just a good time. I just love it. It's my favorite time of year. And the weather is usually perfect. Not too hot, not too cold. Not too, yeah, hell yeah, Hannah. Hey, if you can do it, do it. I mean, 50 is a big one. Why not? But remember, it's the new 20. Absolutely. I actually did that for a long time client of mine. She's been a client. She's been getting personal readings and Reiki sessions from me for 6 years, I want to say. And she finally made it down here, and we did meet up with her and her sisters. Oh, that was a riot. Oh, they were a fun time. They were a fun time. You were born in Europe? That's awesome. Where at? I mean, it was for me when I turned 50. It was for me. Some of you know, some of you don't know. Yeah, I'm 50. Loving it. Loving it. Yeah, August is not their time to come. That is like the least favorable month, Carrie. It's unless you really love the heat and humidity like I do, you might die. Yes. We have nothing going on in August, and we have something going on all year, whether it is Decadence Weekend, Halloween, um, Thanksgiving, Christmas. Then we start Mardi Gras, and then after Mardi Gras, we have um, St. Patrick's Day, and then we have Easter is actually even a big thing down here, and we have Quarterfest and Jazz Fest and the Tomato Festival, the Creole Tomato Festival, and it goes all the way until like June, and then it quiets down a little bit. But then we have 4th of July, right? And then August is dead. Oh my God, Kelly, you have to find out where. Oh my God, Kelly, you find out right now. I will go there Wouldn't it be funny if I already knew him? What if I already knew him? Oh my gosh. In Prague, wow. That's awesome, Hannah. It's not, Tinker, it's not the 1255. You're looking at it wrong. Look up angel number 5151. I don't know the meaning offhand, but look up the angel number 5151. That's a message for you. Oh, I might know her. And I'm going to tell you this because the 3 local bars that I go to the most, although one of them is outside of the quarter by a couple blocks, but the 2 that are like my spots, they have nothing but female bartenders. Both of them. I'd love that, Hannah. You got my email, Kelly Cat. Just tell me the bar and the name, and I'll go on a quest. All right, my loves. I'm going to head out. I hope that you guys have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. This was fun. Even just chit-chatting, this was fun. Pulled cards, did what we did. Again, book your Kundalini awakening sessions, guys. I really think it's going to be a deal breaker, a life changer, if you will. So book there while it's half off. It's well worth it. It's all via email and time. So definitely do that. I hope you guys have a blast. I'm going to go listen to some live music, and I think you are all amazing. All of my love, light, and blessings to you all. Till next time.